Hello and welcome back to our channel, so let's see today's news. Say howdy to the husband's detail on the man behind the franchise. Behind every Real Housewives of Dallas cast member is a husband who causes just as much drama as their wife. The hit Bravo series is in the full swing and multiple relationships are being put to the test. As one of the only Real Housewives franchises where every cast member is actually married, it's time to dive deeper into the identities of Dallas' most public reality figures. 1. Bryan Redmond, married to Brandi Redmond. In the first season, Brandi and Bryan's relationship was put to the test, as the pair openly discussed divorce and they rarely had a moment together on camera without fighting. In the 3 seasons since, the two have seemingly mended their relationship and they have since adopted a baby boy named Ron to join the big sisters Brooklyn and Brickley. Bryan and Brandi are high school sweethearts, and Bryan currently is the founding principal of Suntex Marinas, a role that he has been in for over 10 years. His company acquires, maintains and invests in marinas. His job means that he's often traveling, which was a source of contention on the first season. Bryan is best friends with Stephanie Holman's husband too. 2. Travis Holman, married to Stephanie Holman. From making his wife to the list in the first season of the show to buying the house without Stephanie's permission, Travis has certainly come a long way in season 4. After completing multiple Harvard Business School courses, which he scored a midlife crisis, Travis showed a more fun-loving side on the season. As the CEO of the Holman Incorporation, a company that distributes lockers, Travis took to his small family business and grew it big. And his company provides lockers to sports teams, including Dallas Cowboys and the New Orleans Saints. In addition to having a strong business, Travis and Stephanie share sons Chance and Cruz. The pair has been married for over 10 years, and they reportedly shared a net worth of nearly $20 million. Rich Amberlin, married to Leanne Loughlin. Leanne is the most recent RHOD to walk down the aisles, and her wait to find Prince Charming seems to have been worth it. Rich and Leanne have been together since the show debuted in 2016, and we saw the long journey to an engagement and then to a wedding that was pushed back several times. They made it down to the aisles on April 27th in 2019 in Dallas. Rich worked in law enforcement for 30 years, and he spent 17 of those years on a SWAT team. He was blinded in his right eye in 2016, which led to his retirement. He now is employed by a company that specializes in training people for protection from serious explosives and weapons. Before marrying Leanne, Rich was married several times before. He has a 20-year-old daughter named Alice Amberlin, who is currently in college. 4. Jeremy Locke, married to Andra Simmons. Though Leanne and Randa were unable to make their friendship work, the husbands did have a lot in common in terms of service to others. Jeremy works as a military photojournalist, and he has been married to Andra since 2014. Prior to meeting Andra, Jeremy was married and had 2 sons. On season 4 of the RHOD, their marriage came under fire when Jeremy was accused of cheating on Andra with a woman referred to as a Pretty Jessica. Leanne's husband texted Jeremy after the season 3 reunion show about potentially exposing Jeremy's alleged infidelity to the public and to his wife. Andra and Jeremy have since denied all the accusations of cheating and remain a united front. 4. Kurt Westcott, married to Kameron Westcott. Kurt is a husband we see the least on the RHOD, but he always serves as the voice of the season and the reason for Kameron. Whether it was her idea for pink sparkly dog food, aka Sparkle Dog, or her woes about the other women, he always gave his wife a solid advice. So the two met at the Southern Methodist University when Kameron was getting her undergraduate degree and Kurt was finishing up grad school. Court has to pursue Kameron before that she would agree to go on a date with him, as she was initially skeptical of their height difference. But when she said yes, the two soon hit it off and eventually got married. They share kids Hilton and Cruz, and Kameron has referred to his extended family as Dallas royalty. He works at the Westcott LLC as a managing partner. He's a tech investor and he's an undergrad degree from the Vanderbilt and MBA from SUM. 6. Eduardo and married to Kary Brittingham. Kary is the newest cast member on RHOD, but she put her marriage to Eduardo on the forefront from her first appearance. The two have been married for more than 10 years, and it was the second marriage for them both. In addition to sharing a daughter named Isabella together, they have kids from previous marriages. Kary spoke out about her electric initial impressions of Eduardo and how they couldn't keep her fans and her hands off each other. Eduardo is the founder and the CEO of Two Familia Incorporation, which is an app focused on sharing information amongst the Latinx community. So that is for today's video. We hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time. Goodbye.